She was the first Asian woman who won the Miss World Beauty pageant in 1966. Reita Faria made a real revolution in people's minds. She boldly appeared on the catwalk in a swimsuit. While in those days many Indian women could not wear Western clothes and even go to school, all roads to Bollywood were open to her, but she refused all offers. What did she do all her life after the competition? And what does he look like today at 79? You will be surprised when you find out. Keep watching. This is Wow Channel. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. In the 60s, the ideal woman in India was considered a housewife who behaves modestly, devotes her whole life to her family, and takes care of the house and children. She wears closed clothes and keeps a low profile. But this girl was ahead of her time. She was brave and confident. She wanted to study, work, and travel the world. Reita Faria won the Miss World contest in 1966. During the competition, she also got the subtitles Best in Swimsuit and Best in Evening Wear for wearing a sari. At the time, it was incredible. In many countries, the bikini was a taboo, and even more so in India, where society was especially conservative. Reita Faria was not like the typical image of an Indian woman, which was then widespread in films. She was probably the first woman from India who appeared in a swimsuit in public. She answered questions confidently and was ahead of dozens of girls from other countries and showed that she was not only beautiful but also smart. It was supposed to be a joke, just an experience. All I had to do was to send a photograph to the organizers, and my elder sister Philomena took me to a studio to get one clicked, said Reita Faria in an interview many years later. At that moment, she was a 23-year-old medical student, so the judges asked her why she wanted to become a therapist. Reita replied that India was a developing country and needed more doctors. One of the judges joked that India already had too many children. Then the girl replied that the country should not be given disgrace for that. Incredible Indian stood out among all the girls and got the crown. Since then, everyone had wanted to know who she was. At that time, beauty contests were not popular in India, and many people were not even aware of such competitions. But there was nothing special about Reita's biography. She was born in Bombay to Goan parents and grew up in a middle-class family. Her father worked in a mineral water factory, and her mother owned a salon. She had one elder sister named Philomena. Her family used to lead a life with Catholic values, so the girl always was very modest and stayed away from a life of fame and spotlight. Since her school days, Reita Faria was known for her determination to become a doctor, so she studied a lot and spent many hours with books. She never intended to participate in beauty pageants, but nature gave her a rare beauty, tall, graceful, thick hair. Everyone looked with admiration at this amazing girl. Therefore, one day friends convinced her to go to the Miss Bombay pageant. She easily won, and then she was invited to London for the International Miss World contest. Reita didn't want to spend the time, as she would have to leave her studies for a few days. But friends again convinced her to go to show her beauty to the whole world. She didn't have time for long preparations. She borrowed shoes and a sari and also took a cosmetic bag, which contained only a few lipsticks. But it didn't matter. After all, it was not outfits and cosmetics that helped her win, but rare beauty and intelligence. It was a real success. Many girls dreamed of being in her place. Ordinary Indian girl could have a big career in Bollywood. She really received many offers to act in films, but she refused, as she remained true to her dream of becoming a doctor. During her Miss World tenure, She had to visit different countries and do some social work. Once, Reita Faria visited Vietnam during the war period, where she cheered American soldiers. However, this act was very controversial because the Indian government condemned it, as it was supporting the Communist Party in North Vietnam. But despite all the scandals, Reita Faria was the girl who changed fashion in India. After her victory in the Miss World contest, many Bollywood actresses began to imitate her and appear on screen in bikinis. The image of self-confident women who achieve success and make a career has become popular on the screens. Reita Faria continued her studies. After getting education in India, she went to King's College Hospital in London for further studies and started practicing there. In those days, she met her future husband, David Powell, who was a junior doctor from Ireland. They found a lot in common. Both wanted to devote their lives to medicine and helping people. They fell in love and married in 1971. And 2 years later, they moved to Dublin, where Reita started her medical practice. She devoted her whole life to medicine, as she saw her vocation in this alone. Several times she was invited to be a judge at a beauty contest, and she could not refuse. But competitions have always been just a hobby for her. Medicine and family are the main things in her life. Reita raised 2 daughters. Today she is 79 years old, and she still resides in Dublin. Occasionally she comes to India to see her family. Today she is the grandma of 5 grandchildren. However, Reita still looks great and leads an active life with her beloved husband and family. What else can she dream of? Reita Faria will forever go down in history as the first Asian to win the Miss World pageant. But besides that, she is a rare example of a combination of intelligence, beauty, and modesty. She didn't need fame and recognition, and all she wanted was to help people. So her life was simple but very happy. Do you think she did the right thing by refusing to be popular? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts with me, to click like and to subscribe. See you next time.